All right, in this video we're going to explain how to divide when you're dividing by power of 10 numbers. Just real quickly, a power of 10 number looks like this. It has a digit 1. The other digits are zeros. There is a video tutorial that I have on that explains what a power of 10 number is. If you'd like more information, then you might want to go watch that. But let's go ahead and write our problem down. We're going to take our dividend, 354 6/10, and we're going to write it between the columns. And then to divide this number by a power of 10 number, like 100, there's a real simple little process. And it's important to understand that this process works because power of 10 numbers, like 100, are based on the number 10. And our number system, our place value system, is based on the number 10. And each time we move a decimal from one place to another, we're changing that value by a factor of 10. All right, so to divide by a power of 10 number like 100, we can come over here, we can count our zeros in our power of 10 number. And I see that I have 1, 2 zeros. The next thing I'll do is I'll come over, I'll take my decimal, and I'm going to move my decimal left 2 places. The same number of places as I have zeros in my power of 10 number. So my decimal will go right here. And let's go ahead and recopy this number. We don't want to leave it like this with 2 decimal points in it. So let's go ahead and bring our 3 down. We'll bring this decimal down right here. This is where we moved our decimal to. We'll bring down the 5, the 4. We're not bringing this decimal down. We moved the decimal over right here between the 3 and the 5. And then I'll bring my 6 down. So 354 6/10 gives me a quotient, or an answer, of 3 546 thousandths. All right, so a quick recap. To divide a number by a power of 10, I can arrive at my quotient, at my answer, simply by moving my decimal point left the same number of places as I have zeros in my power of 10 number. This only works with power of 10 numbers. All right, let's do another example. All right, in this one we've got 34 6/10 divided by 1,000. We use the / to show division. Sometimes you see that used as a division symbol. So let's go ahead and let's put our 34 6/10 between the columns. And let's go look at our power of 10 number, 1,000. 1,000 has 1, 2, 3 zeros. So that tells me I'm going to move my decimal point 3 places to the left. So I'll bunny hop 1, 2, and 3 places left. And we're going to put our comma right, or our decimal point rather, right there. All right, now you can see that this leaves us with an empty place. Well, we're going to put a 0 in right there to show that we have nothing in that place. And then we don't generally leave a decimal hanging here all by itself with nothing in front of it. So we're going to go ahead and put a leading 0 right there. And then let's go ahead and bring our number on down. So we'll bring our 0 down. We'll bring our decimal that we moved. We'll bring this 0 down. We'll bring down our 3, our 4. Remember, we won't bring this decimal point down because we moved it over here. But we will bring down the 6. And we end up with this right here, 0.0346. We would actually say that 346 10,000ths. All right, let's do one more example. All right, in this one we've got 26 divided by 1,000. 1,000 is my power of 10 number that I'm dividing by. And let's go ahead and write our 26 over between the columns. Now 26 looks a little bit different from from our first two examples. It's a whole number. Okay, I don't have a decimal point that jumps out at me. I don't have a decimal point that I can see in this problem. But remember, a whole number, we can always add our decimal point to it right here and follow it with zeros if we had to. So since this is a whole number, we're going to have to put our decimal point in to the right, and then we'll move it left 3 places because our power of 10 number has 3 zeros. So put our decimal point after the whole number, and let's go 1, 2, 3 places to the left. Puts our decimal point right here, and we need to fill in this place with a 0, and we want to put a leading 0 here to the left of our decimal point. And then let's just go ahead and bring this number on down. Bring down the 0, bring down the decimal point that we moved over here. And this decimal point we've moved, so we're not going to include it. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you have a good day.